Hey guys, it's Kobe with Rural Bible Reviews, coming at you again with another Bible review. Last week we looked at the ESV Omega in Horween. This week we're going to go a little different to a little bit more affordable Bible. We're going to look at the NASB Preacher's Bible from Zondervan and the brown Leathersoft. This is the box that it comes in. It's a really nice box. Turn this over. You can pause here to see the features. What I do like about this particular edition is this one is on the inside, the paper is exactly like the goatskin edition, and this one comes at a much cheaper price. It does have a 10-point font and everything. Like I say, you can read all of that. Here is your ISBN with your retail. It does retail for $79.99, but right now on christianbook.com you can get it for $39.99. And I can tell you, after owning this Bible for a while, $39.99 is a very good price. If you don't have one, I would recommend getting it. To me, it's great. All right. And you can see the cover here. Look at the detail in it here. The pebbly, it's almost got like a black or a dark brown look to it, you know, almost like a patina. I think it's really cool. I'll show you the spine here. You don't have any like hubs or anything, but you do have the gold foil. You have Holy Bible. Then you come down, NASB. And then the Zondervan logo. And turn it over on the back. And they do have Leathersoft with your ISBN stamped on the back. Now, let's get into it. You open it up. Look at this. This is a $40 Bible. And it's got a gilt line. A gold gilt line. Is that not crazy? It is a vinyl liner. It is paste down, of course. Vinyl over here, in sheet. You open it up. You got your presentation page, which looks really nice. And then you get right to your title page. I love these red accents, too. It's like a maroonish red. As you can see here, NASB, or NASB Preacher's Bible. I always call it the NASB. 1995 translation. It is printed in China. This does have the Zondervan comfort print, which there's a lot of debate over that. I personally like it. I think it's easy to read. Looks really good, but that's just my opinion. Here you have your contents page. You have your foreword. Talking about the New American Standard, the aim of the Lockman Foundation. You have your preface to the New American Standard, which if you're not familiar with it, I recommend reading this. Then you come over here, you have your principles of the translation, which again, if you're not familiar, please read it. Your explanation of the general format, your abbreviations and special markings, and then the Old Testament. Then you get into it. And what makes this thing a preacher's Bible is the fact that it is a verse-by-verse layout. It is double column. Some people prefer single column, but this is a double column. And what I like about it, with it being a double column, is that it makes it thin, which is awesome. So it does have a Smith sewn binding. This paper, this 36 GSM paper, is just, oh, it's great. As you can see, there's no ghosting. I know that it shows up some here on the camera. I mean, there is a little bit, but it is line matched. And notice what else is missing. No cross references, just a few footnotes, no study notes. Like I say, this is just a purely text-driven Bible. Now, something else I like about it is that, like I say, everything's got this real pretty maroonish red color. You can see it. It's for your, your page number and your book, your description of the passage, all your verse numbers there in that maroon color. I really, really like it. I think it's well done. Makes it stand out easy. To me, this is easy to look up from and find your place real easy. I think. What I like about it too, if you'll notice, you see that there, verse 10, that indicates a new paragraph. It's a little bit more bold than the verse below it. Now, what else I like about this? Look at these ribbons. These are double-sided satin, and look how long they are and pretty. This is a $40 Bible. Hey, Crossway, pay attention. These are the kind of ribbons that could have been in the Horween. Would have made it much better. All right, and we'll flip through here. We'll get over into the Psalms here. Let you see the poetry section and see how well done it's laid out. It's set up in poetry. I love it. I like the way it's set up. And, it doesn't veer away from it being verse by verse, but it does, cut to it being a poetry setting. Now, we get over here into the New Testament. I'll let you see. Here's the Beatitudes and see how it handles those. I think it has it laid out well. And as you can see, it is a black letter text. Again, you have a few footnotes at the bottom, but not many. And you have that maroon line or red, whatever color you want to call it, that separates it. I love it. This Bible is gorgeous. Now, it doesn't have the art gilding like its higher price companion does, but hey, for the price of this Bible and for what you could use it for, this could, if you're a NASB person, you could easily carry this every day with you and not worry about it. You could throw it in a backpack, briefcase, whatever, and it would be perfect. You wouldn't have to worry about your gilding getting messed up because it's not art gilded. But, some people still care about it. I do, but it's going to mess up as you flip anyway. So you just kind of keep flipping through. It lays flat pretty well for it to be, a cheaper Bible. And this is something else I like. As we get towards the back here. You get all the way here to the end. To Revelation. Turn the page. You have your miracles of Jesus. Where they're located in the Gospels. Then you have your parables of Jesus and where they're located at in the Gospels. Sorry, guys. Then you have your perspectives from the Bible. Then you have your prayers of the Bible. Then you have promises from the Bible. Blank sheet. A note regarding the type, and it talks about this being coming from 2K Denmark, and it being the comfort print. You have your end sheet, and that's it. No concordance, no maps, no nothing. This is what makes this a perfect preacher's Bible. I mean, look at this thing. Look how thin it is. It's less than an inch thick, or it's just an inch thick. And, I mean, this is perfect. You could easily just carry this wherever you wanted to. You know, it's really nice. I like the NASB. I'm a fan of it. I remember my first NASB was a hardback Life Application Bible back in the day, 1995, NASB 95. But I really like this one. I like that Zondervan is keeping this alive. The 95, as you know, many of you know that they've went with the NASB 2020. And then, of course, you have your Legacy Standard Bible with Dr. MacArthur and the Master Seminary out there. But this Bible, if you want, even if you're not a preacher, this Bible is great for just reading or carrying to church with you or whatever. And I'll tell you what else is neat. If you are a pastor and you do use the NASB, if you get the hardback pew Bibles put out by Zondervan, this has the same pagination. So, you're preaching and say, you're here in Esther and you're, in chapter 10 here, you can tell your congregation, hey, today we're, starting in, chapter 10 in the book of Esther, and it is on page 454. And when they flip to 454, guess what? They're going to be right there. That's very cool. I really do like that. That's a nice touch that they did there. And as you can see, that kind of gives you an idea of this paper. We all know that the camera adds more ghosting, but just to give you an idea how good this paper is. Like I say, it's great. And it's the same exact paper that comes in the goatskin edition. So if you're one that you can't afford the goatskin, but you can afford this one, I say, hey, go for it. I think this one would last. Like I say, I think it'd be a good beater Bible. It's a good rebind candidate, too, if you wanted to get it rebound. I did forget to mention that it does have perimeter stitching all the way around. I like this color. I used to be more of a black Bible kind of guy, but brown has started growing on me here recently, and I really like this one in the way it looks, especially with that, the grain and the feel of it and everything. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. Give me a follow on Facebook at Rural Bible Reviews and on Instagram at Rural Bible Reviews. And until next time, grace and peace.